Hello my friends, I'm G Hondo, and welcome back to our Let's Play of OpenTTD Season 2. This is episode 59. In episode 58, we didn't really accomplish anything in terms of new routes or anything. We grinded through some of our missions, I added a couple more vehicles, removed some vehicles off some routes. Basically just cleanup, really. I probably will just call it a cleanup episode. We did have one train route that had completely expired, so we removed it. Like I say, added a couple of boats to the, a boat to our little passenger ferry down here in the, I guess that's either south or west, depending on how you look at it. Removed a couple of other vehicles that were congesting traffic, a little valuables one again. But otherwise, we didn't get too much done. I'll put the game going here. We are very close to this valuables mission here at Stanford Market. Other than that, the rest might go. The problem we have right now, of course, is that all of these missions, the quantities are very large, so they're all taking a long time to complete, but that's okay. We're not in a big hurry. We're having fun. We're all good. So that is groovy. I see you are still causing problems over here with traffic, aren't you? I can't pretend to be impressed with this. They are going to two different places, so I don't really want to delete another one. The main problem is, see, that even seems like pretty good production. But clearly, it's just not enough. And then all these mail trucks get stuck behind it. That is a shame. What I guess I could do, it's not necessarily going to 100% solve the problem, but what I could do is I could add a couple of secondary, wow, my brain just completely halted. A couple of secondary truck stations, yeah, the words I was looking for were right there. That way, when they are coming in, maybe sometimes they will take one of those places to pick up and drop off, rather than only going to here. Obviously that won't help right now, because they're already all sitting here waiting in line. But after these do finally clear, the next time they're coming around, this will give them at least a little bit more choice. Because I think what they do actually check what's coming up ahead. If they see that it's busy, I have seen them pathfind a little bit around them, so hopefully that will solve it. I might even add one more actually over here on the side. Oh, I clicked on the wrong one. I was going to say, what do you mean I have to remove the road? You want it on the road. Silly thing. Anyway. So hopefully, yeah, okay, see, some of these are already using these. I don't mind, a traffic jam of 2 vehicles, but when we had a traffic jam like 5 or 6 vehicles all the way down here, that was upsetting me. Now, though, I think we're going to be in a lot better spot. So, I think that will help. I really do think that will help. Well, it certainly can't be worse anyway. It may not be much better, but it cannot be worse. It was already really bad, so... Anyway. Good times. There we go. They're using this station now, too, so this is fine. This should be fine. Obviously, in terms of total load time, we still have to wait for the bank to produce those bags. But at least if I have vehicles waiting in different spots, if I always have at least one truck station open, then at least one of the other trucks, the mail trucks, for example, can always at least get in here. So, I think that's going to help. I might even put yet another one in just to really make sure that there's no question here. So they certainly don't cost me very much, let's face it, when you have 69 million bucks. Dropping 1,300 to help something, really not a problem. Never even noticed it flicker on here. Anyway. But if that helps the congestion issue down here even a little bit, I think it was totally worth it. And I can see already it is helping a bit, so I consider that very good. Alright, let's pop that. Because this bank mission here in Stanberg is so close to being done. Very, very, very close. So we'll just keep our focus here for a bit. Until it is. And then let's hopefully get a new mission that actually is a new mission and not just a duplicate. That would be nice. like I say, last episode we really didn't get to do too much of any real notes, so I kind of like to get at least one new thing, at least every other episode. I don't necessarily have to do something every episode, because you do need cleanup now and again, but I really don't like the idea of not accomplishing anything 2 episodes in a row. That kind of sucks. Anyway. Alright, we're at 99. I think the very next vehicle's already there, it looks like. So, this should be disappearing any second now. I think, anyway, unless that was the vehicle that brought it to 99. In which case we have to wait for this vehicle to arrive, so not a real big deal. Yet another oil refinery. See, at least now that there's offshore oil wells, it's really not such a big deal that they're creating all these oil refineries. But for the longest time, there was like 90 of them, and there was no oil on the map for, decade after decade after decade. Just very silly. But anyway. There it goes. I just saw it flicker, so that has updated. So now we're just going to wait for the replacement. I don't think anything else here will finish this episode, although we'll probably get a couple of them into the 90s, which in turn means that they'll be finishing up shortly after, and then 1 or 2 episodes afterwards. But in the meantime, let's hope we get a good one here. I see something here would like some attention. Yeah, because Malden just has absolutely no level of traffic because the city is just so small. So how many exactly planes here do I have? Because I definitely only need 1. Yeah, that would be the problem. Okay, sir, you're going to be done, and you're going to be done. At whichever hangar is closer to you. Guess it's sending door for both of them. That's fine. Okay, there we go. With only 1 plane getting all the passengers, it should be able to start turning a profit, at least a small one. Mostly from the passengers coming from Sending Door, because that should be, yeah, it's not quite full, but it's close enough. Just so even really just going the one way should be enough, I think, to make it profitable, or close enough to. Anyway, the new mission, oh, that's disappointing, was the exact same one that just finished. That is disappointing. Okay, then what I'm going to do is let's find something for us to build just for fun, not for a mission. Let's see what we can find that looks like it wants some attention. Well, we could haul some oil to this refinery or one of these. That's always a possibility. Let's see if I can find something more that I find more interesting. That is a very, very large open area. Almost looks like something really should have generated here and then didn't for some reason, but anyway. Or at least there should have been some more trees there. Anyway. I'll zoom out a bit quicker. Oh, it's a shame. If there was a city over here, I'd make a little passenger ferry across that lake. That'd be nice. Let's see. Nothing on that lake. Oh, here we go. Maybe here. That definitely can fit. And this one will fit if I do the second station trick. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to build another passenger ferry. Awesome. Yeah, we need a depot somewhere. That's fine. The ship docks. Doesn't terribly matter where they are because I'm going to have to do the extended station bit anyway. Or I could alternatively build a canal in, but I think I'll just do the extended station trick. I think here will be a bit closer. On this side, it's not as important, but I'm going to do that extended trick again anyway, just in case. So we'll need a passenger bus station. And Connect that to the docks, like that. And on this side, we do something very similar. Let's say right about here, maybe. Connecting it to that docks. There we go. Now these docks should have plenty of access to passengers. So let's get ourselves a passenger ferry. Excellent. Right. So you, sir, are, what is that city called? Boot Haven. Stancombe. Okay. It's either Boot Haven or Boothaven. I'm not sure. Either way, not a big deal. I'm terrible with pronunciations, in case you hadn't already noticed. As I'm sure you have. So, alright. Let's get you a trip. So, maintenance to here. I don't think we need to re-maintenance that again. It's not that far to this one. I'm not going to do full loads. And you are green to go. I'll actually leave this one here as our primary thing to watch just because there's so much more traffic. But I'm just going to leave this one on for a while just so I want to make sure it's going to be profitable. Obviously the first 2 trips won't be because there won't be anything there until it activates them, but that's okay. Alright, so this station is now active. So now we just need to wait for it to sail across this fairly large lake. It's almost at sea at that point. But anyway, I'll just call it a very large lake. We'll let that ant its way across here. There we go. There, we should be able to see it pretty easily all the way across. And there it comes to activate the station. Excellent. Something else must have either expired or completed because we did get another mission here. So as soon as this one's done getting started and I make sure it's okay, then we'll pop over and have a look at this one. I'm sure it won't mind a delay of a couple months when it wants it in 20 years, so a couple months won't matter. That's a lot of passengers. I might actually need 2 boats here. That definitely means that this is going to be... Oh my, yes, I'm definitely going to need multiple boats. Okay, that clears any question of profitability out of my mind. I probably should actually separate these a little bit. So I'll just manually stop that for a moment. Okay, there we go. Yes, these will definitely be profitable boats. You can actually watch this one because it's already got passengers on it. And we grind through the autosave. There we go. The fact that this hasn't turned to a percentage yet suggests this must be a new one, which is good. So we'll actually build 2 things this episode. Yay! Okay, almost there. Oops, not that screen. That screen. I'm sure this will be profitable. I have no doubt of this whatsoever. With 100 passengers, it should make a pretty good pile of money here. Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay, so that one's profitable. We can ignore it for now. Let's go have a look at... Nevermind, it is actually set up. It just must be a long trip because it took a long time. Oh, right, this one, yes. These are... It has the 2 trains because the production was very low and in fact ended on the one. Oh, looks like it's ended on this side as well. Okay. I guess we're going back to a single train. But yes, it's a very, very long route. Unless there happens to be another iron mine somewhere near here. Iron ore mines. Not really. This is already a very long route and it wants me to go all the way over here. I think I'm just going to say no. And once this does finally make it to its depot, we can just zap this route entirely. Where is the depot? Oh, it's way over here, isn't it? That's going to take a long time to get to. Yeah, that's going to be a very, very, very long time to get to that. Oh well. That's okay. That gives me time to start removing the tracks behind it as we go, so that's not a problem. I was thinking I was going to be building a second route for this episode, but it looks like I'm just going to be up one and down one. Oh well, that's okay. Looks like I've caught up to the train here. Alright, well, as long as it keeps running at least semi-reliably, this won't be too bad. If it keeps breaking down, then this could be kind of annoying, but oh well. So it broke down again. Oh no, that was just a tree, never mind. That looked like the puff of smoke from it, but I guess it's actually long gone. It broke down over here. Much better, guys. Is that what this one is? Is that iron to be... Okay, yes. That message was about this train. Okay. I happened to see it first, but that would have told me about it anyway, so... The message buffer was still useful to us there. So that is good. Here's that little spot where I'd messed up the route originally and had to put a little jink into the track. As I recall, the train was about somewhere around here, going at about 112 kilometers an hour, when I stopped time to magically build a rail. Otherwise, it would just, you know, fallen off. And I'm pretty sure that would have been bad. Anyway. Alright, almost there. As I recall, that jink in the track was just a little past the halfway mark, yeah. So there we go. We can now zap that. Oh, sorry, I have to actually sell the train off first. That makes sense. Goodbye. Thank you for your time. There we go. Excellent. I could get rid of the second half of this track since we're not using it, but for now I'm going to leave it because at some point I may need to go and find more iron ore for this. In that case, that gives me a track ready to go right off the bat without any muss or fuss, so I'm just going to leave it. I removed all the tracks, and that's the most expensive part anyway, so that will work well. Not a problem at all. Alright. I'm pretty sure if I look from here, I'm still not going to see any close by iron. Yeah, this is the closest one way down here. And its available units, I mean 50's not bad, but it's not great. That would still be a pretty hefty trip, so I think we'll just let that one go. Alright, so we have a couple in the mid-90s here, so we're not going to get to them with this episode, but they're in striking range for next episode, so that will be good. Alright folks, at this point I'm going to call that an episode, so until next time, stay calm, and I hope you'll come and chill with me again in the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye now.